welcome back to JMC Creates. My name is Jack McKissick and today we're going to make this card. I think I have used this flower set before, so we're going to concentrate on the background. Okay, so I want my trusty grip mat. I want a piece of card. I'm going to line it up there. And I want my stencil set that I got from Temu. 1, 2, 3. So number 1, we're going to line it up there. Okay. Now, you're using different colours on these, so you have to be careful. Which I didn't be, and I've just already put a little bit of yellow in the green, but I can do it. We have the technology to make the world's first bionic man. I remember watching that program. I used to love that program, the Bionic Man. Steve somebody. I remember not just that it was Steve somebody. And I'm going to take a tiniest little bit of dried marigold and just put them round the bases of these flowers to give them a little oomph. Okay. Right. So now we want to go in with a green, and we want a light green, which we're going to use Twisted Citron. I don't know what I used the last time, but this is what I'm using this time. Is this the right brush? Oops, I missed a yellow. I have to make sure I've got a light and a dark brush for my oxides, these little ones. So I have to make sure I'm using the right one. Okay, now my card is cut a little bit bigger than what I need, so I will cut this down once I have done. There's another yellow one down there. Can you see that? You just can't see that. There. Okay, and then the green in here, and finally down here. Okay, so stencil number 2 is next, and it's pretty much all greenery. So let's line it up. Okay, so your leaves have to go into these bits, your stems. Right, now, how now brown cow, what did I do? What did I do for this one? Right, let's get another green out. Did I not get another? We've got a crushed olive out. I think I was going to try it. So we'll just put a wee bit up in the corner. Not sure I like it. Yeah, I thought it will go wet. We don't want to do everything all the same all the time. And we're going to put darker I'm going to go over some of it with a darker colour in a minute. So we're just going to do it all in this, just to get us going. And as you can tell, I am really into my layering stencils at the minute. So I am. I have to say, I love how easy it is to make a background, and creating backgrounds is what rocks my world, you know. It makes me happy, so it does. These are so easy to create with that I could make 10 backgrounds in a day if I wanted to. Not that I would get peace to, but because TJ's off school at the minute. So he is. There we go. That's our olive green all over. Right? So now I'm going in with Rustic Wilderness, and I'm going to darken up the centres of these leaves, these viney bits, and a little bit here and there. There's another viney bit. Okay, and I'm just doing a little bit. These are going to attach onto flowers here, and these are already attached onto flowers, so I'm doing them a little bit darker, and I'm doing these skinny bits darker. To get me going. Okay. Right. I forgot to switch my phone off again, didn't I? I was just keen to get going. So I was keen to get going. Just trying to ascertain where all these little flowers are. I can see them underneath, so I can. And I'm going to put some in the base of some of these too. Just a little bit of colour. That has a flower going down onto that, that's right. So this little shape here is this one here. Okay. Right, I think we're good to go. Let's give it a go and see. Ooh, yes. Stop it, I like it. So now we're going on to stencil 3, which is our flowers. And we're lining it up. And then you'll see these go on to these little bits here. So first. Pale pink. Sponge sugar. Sponge sugar is what I'm doing these ones. Okay. These little funny shaped ones are sponge sugar. Oh, bugger off and leave me alone. The phone always goes off and nobody gets in contact with me all day unless I sit down to make a blinking video. And then everybody wants me. Nobody's getting me because I'm busy doing something that I enjoy. So I am not available. I think that should be the same too. Somebody's at the blinking door. Right. We're doing an orange for these berries. There. So this is why these little brushes come in so handy. You get to do all the finicky bits without, and you couldn't do this with, you literally couldn't do this with bigger brushes. So you couldn't swap and change like this. See, I'm noticing bits I missed the last time. So I'm just going in with more berries. So I'm just going to swirly whirly and I'm getting a good heavy coverage of this because there is a new juicy pad in it. So it is. So I think that's the pink and the orange. Now I think I did those ones there pink too, if I recollect rightly. This one here, these three here, I don't think you see that much of them in behind, but I'm going to do it anyway. And I'm doing it with Victorian velvet. So and as you can see, there's only like 3 of them, so it's quite easy to do. And then our final colour is going to be our red. So we are going in with abandoned coral on our red brush. Okay, and I want to try and leave them 3 little dots a different colour. So that is why I'm being persnickety about what I'm doing. Is Fluffy in again? I think I hear Fluffy spell. And Riley's up there sleeping, so Fluffy might be in. It's raining and Fluffy doesn't like being inside quite a lot, but it's wet for her to go out. I opened the door, she wanted out, and I opened the door and she took one look and come back in again. The critter. I didn't blame her right enough. Oops, I've seen one of them pink ones there. It's amazing what you miss and what you see. Right, so that's that. And what I'm going to do now is go in with a little bit of lumberjack plaid and just darken the bottom of it, and that will give me a little bit of definition, a little bit of shade. Okay, and then there is the yellow brush. Yellow, yellow, yellow. I want to try and do them three there yellow. There we go. That one was a wee bit difficult, but it can be done. There we go. I think that's us good to go. Apart from tidying it up, I think that's it. And there we go. There's our background complete. So we will clean those off later. We will put those away now because they're close and we can. We will take that off there like that. So let's get ready to rumble. So I think my piece of card is 4 by 5 and 5, and I've cut my centre out of it. But this is just under about 3 mil. There we go, and that's going on there, and that looks gorgeous. That's a gorgeous background. So it is. Just some red cardstock from my stash, and my card base is my usual 5 3/4 by 8 1/4 scored at 4 1/8. Okay, and this is the piece that I've already made up. I used a couple die, which I can't find just at the minute. Oh, there. This here, Alina Cuttle nesting, teardrop nesting frame, and I use this little die set here that I don't know where it came from. I know this one came from Temu. But anyway, it's time for some dimension to complete our card front. Oops. Right. So I'm going to stand up and try and center this. Although my eyes aren't very straight anymore. But I think that's good to go. Okay, now I did pop out a little high, but I also got out congrats. I wasn't sure what I was going to use. I think I might do the congrats this down in here this time. If I can find my strips. There we go. Just a little foam strip from Amazon, I get those. There we go. And some gems. Now I did do that on this, and I am going to do this bit, but it needs tidied up, so I will do it when I'm finished, because I need to get a strip of red card too. So we'll just go with some gems then. So 1, 2, buckle my shoe, 3, 4, buckle some more, 5, 6, Nike kicks. That's TJ's song. He's not singing it anymore. He's out. It's outlived its usefulness. That's all you would have heard, him and Jade singing, and here I'm sitting in the bedroom next door reading, and all you hear is Jade and TJ sitting in here singing whatever silly song is going round at the time. Okay, so that's red. See, I like this little orangey one. Okay, and then maybe a little pink one. A little pink one. Like that. And there we go. That is our card for today. And that was the one that we had at the start, and you can see I've used 2 different greens. My red is lighter. I have put some orange in my yellow that I didn't put on then, but that was my first go, so not bad. I really like that. And I did ink blend my flowers and my leaves in the same way. So I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is greatly appreciated, and I hope you'll thumbs up, etc. I hope you're all safe and well, and until the next time, Jackie out.